Hi, my name is Allison Thompson, and I am the curator behind Femme Electric.
And I'm Cassandra Glanzmann, and I'm the artist behind Femme Electric. Well, basically, this show is intended as a vibrant celebration of women, their power, and their right to pleasure and fulfillment.
Yeah, we noticed that, you mainly paint in abstract, large-scale paintings, but in this series, you've combined some of the pieces with female figures with your signature abstract style. Is there a reason why you've done this combination?
I was really inspired by the bold and powerful women in my own life, and I wanted to do a show that celebrated them as well. And so it was kind of marrying these two, the abstract with the figurative, felt like a really cool way to kind of express this energy and the power behind these women without getting too literal with it. This whole show, kind of the wheels set in motion for both of us, I think, with the attack on reproductive rights here in the U.S. It really made me feel powerless in a lot of ways, and like I didn't have control over my own body. And so I kind of started just obsessively drawing naked ladies, just to kind of get some kind of control, and just to really, fight against this objectification of women, to show women that are super empowered in their own skin.
Your style is interesting with the figures. It's kind of more like the outlines and kind of auras and colors.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of being as realistically painted, which is really beautiful.
With all of my work, I always strive to kind of capture the essence of something instead of the literal. My work has a lot of water elements to it, and everywhere that I've lived, there's always been some kind of connection to water and nature. I think that's always been really important to me. But also just, now I think the super bright colors that I use, in certain respects, Swedish design, like a lot of the glass work in that I grew up with, kind of, got stuck in my brain. And then living here in California, I think this appreciation of the bold and the bright and the colorful, and even how it translates to how people are, this like radical embracing this like radical idea of who you are, and daring to be off the wall crazy, or whatever it is that makes you is what's celebrated here. I want my art to be something that inspires joy in your home. So that was one of the challenges, kind of striking the balance between the conceptual and the aesthetic. But in general, I always want my art to feel like a safe place for you to land, like a resting place. And I think that's why, for me, the large scale as well, this kind of like immersive, just immersive experience of
colors and
colors.
Yeah, no, I know you've been, even since the start, we've always been discussing how you could live with one of your pieces, and if you don't want things to be too aggressive, but you also want it to be meaningful.
It's a joyful love story to color a lot of my work.
And just finding that balance. It's so interesting because your color palette has changed in this series. You're using a lot more neon, like yellow, green, pink. Is there a reason why you've transitioned a little bit in this series?
I wanted to stay true to my style and my own colors, but I wanted to kind of just give it that neon punch. I have synesthesia, which means that I see colors when I listen to music, and so my paintings are actually a reflection of what goes through my head when I hear music. I think one of the key takeaway is also like daring to be vulnerable in all aspects of our life. And so, even if this feels like a really cheerful and bubbly exhibit, I do also want there to be, the deeper current as well of talking about what's actually going on for women today. Where do we need to, what do we need to work on and fight for, and take that conversation forward as well. So I think it's a really exciting time in all cultural fields, that you're getting so many different different experiences and views, perspectives on life, and I think that it's pretty amazing, because that is the best part of the world we live in, is all of the different experiences that we bring to the table. So this series is intended to remind women of their innate magic and also the magic of women everywhere.
That's amazing. Well, I want to thank you, Cassandra, for letting us into your world and, for unveiling this series of work with me in Femme Electric. We're so excited to show everyone what you've been up to.
Thank you, Allison. I'm so excited to be doing this with you.